know if anyone really goes into teaching thinking, oh, this is gonna be easy. But if you can swallow that, and if you can embrace the difficulties, then the challenging aspect of teaching can actually also be the most rewarding aspect of it.
A teacher that made a difference in my life was in the 2nd grade, and her name was Ms. Nenadal.
The thing that was frustrating me in class was math, because there was like fraction that we had to multiply and like subtract.
I was getting bullied, like sometimes from recess. I would enter a class crying.
I would give up immediately because like I wouldn't understand. When Mr. Sanchez, he looked at me and he knew that I was frustrated, he would come and help me.
And she'll be like, oh, are you okay? What happened? I'm here for you. She would be that type of teacher.
One of the things that happened is that I had a couple colleagues quit at the school that I was teaching at.
It all changed, I guess, because then I moved to another teacher, but for some reason she had to leave, and then I had to move again.
And just the effects of that I saw on the students.
She left, and then like there was a sub for like a long period of time, and then I came here.
We started EduCorps because we wanted to create a community of support and practice for CSU undergraduates and alumni who are interested in teaching. We want to be able to answer their questions about jobs, financial aid, pay and benefits, and what it takes to earn a credential. We want to put them in touch with dedicated teachers to see and hear what the work is really like. We want to give them a chance to see great teachers in action, to get classroom experience themselves so they can decide if teaching is right for them.
Well, right now in the state of California, there is a need for teachers, a big need for teachers. We get to really know them, and it's a way to promote our students, especially the good ones.
It was a surprise to be nominated by someone. I had no idea. I'm interested, I'm excited.
A couple of the other students that I personally nominated hadn't thought about teaching yet, and it only came up when they were talking to me in my class.
It just makes me happy that someone saw potential.
As a school superintendent, to be able to see so many young candidates interested in teaching and to be at an event like this and be able to hopefully motivate and energize future teachers is something I'm very excited about.
It's an honor to be here with you, to know that you are thinking about, or your faculty are thinking about you in terms of teaching.
Why do we need teachers today? Why is this important? My language, my culture, my values was not reflective in the classroom that I was in. It was at that point that I decided that I wanted to become a teacher, because I saw it as a political act. It is an act to ensure that students who look like you have access to a curriculum and to opportunities that will allow them to make choices and not choices be made for them.
Every classroom is a little microcosm of the world.
We learn. I learn from kids every day.
Because at first I wanted to be a doctor, just them being there, just being with the kids. I was like, you know what? Without teachers, there's no doctors anyway, right? So, I think I would like to be a teacher.
And I know some of you might now, at this point, be thinking, wow, this whole teaching thing, it sounds really exciting.
how do I pay for it?
So remember, there's still financial aid available for you to pay for your credential program. You may still be eligible for Pell Grant, direct loans, and so on and so forth, but there's also a Teach Grant that's available for you. And that's available for students who are going to go and work and get their credential in a high-need field.
As we talk about high needs areas, well, we're always in need of good teachers. It's exciting. I can't wait to see you when you're ready to be signed for a job.
The last 2 years in San Juan Unified, we have hired over 400 new teachers into our classrooms. And you'll see that there is great compensation and also great benefit packages in this profession as you go forward.
One of the reasons that so many HR directors, superintendents, and others came here is they are looking for teachers, but they're not looking for just anybody. Each of you was selected because a professor nominated you. I don't know if you know how many students are enrolled at Sac State, but they're about close to 30,000. 300 students were nominated. So do you know what that makes you? Part of the 1%. But in some ways a more important 1%, because you more than that 1% can truly have a profound impact on our community, on students' lives. And I think that's what you're going to hear about from the panel we have here.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's an honor to be here, and I find myself being emotional throughout, like fighting back tears the whole time. I recall as a young lady growing up, often feeling invisible in my own classrooms, even though I know I had a mind, intelligence, an opinion. Becoming a teacher has enabled me to give that attention to young people that I may have felt that I missed. Nobody is missed in my classroom. So it's not only a job, but it is a duty. It is a calling that is of the highest responsibility, and to make a difference in the lives of so many young people.
I hope that when you leave today, you'll think about one important question, which is, what mark do you want to leave on this world? You can develop an app for a smartphone. You can do research on climate change. But there's nothing you can do that has a greater mark than becoming a teacher.